Coming up, Stella the dog needs urgent surgery.
Start trying to get an eggshell out of you, go.
Junior vets join the emergency response team at the races. And a lame lamb needs help down on the vet school farm. When pets are poorly, wildlife gets wounded, or farm animals feel unwell, they need top vet help. The really lucky ones come here, to Edinburgh University's amazing super high-tech vet school. And now 6 kids chosen from 1,000 have become the first ever children allowed to enrol here.
I'm all ready.
And work alongside the school's top vets.
Who wants to take this cow's urine?
They're facing an intense training programme.
Have you done anesthetic
this?
before?
What's that?
And they're being pushed to the limit at animal hospitals, vet practices, wildlife parks and working farms. I'm Paul Manctolo. It took me 5 hard years to train to be a vet, but this lot have only weeks to show me what they're made of. My junior vets have hardly been around animals before.
That's so cool.
Now they are facing real heavy-duty vet work.
It's like everything's just so bonkers.
That is amazing. Cool.
Have they got the stomach to succeed?
I feel like a real vet.
And can they stay calm under extreme pressure? 6 raw recruits. I can only choose one winner. The first ever junior vet to win the prestigious head vet title is... Day 2, and my junior vets have shown they're committed to caring for animals. But can they keep it up when under pressure? Junior vets, welcome back. You've made it through your first day at vet school, so very well done. But now it's time to pick up the pace. So, Sarah and Anne Blessed, Will and Morgan, Sam and Lauren. Let's get down to business. Today, my junior vets will be working with the school's top vets in the hospital, on the farm and at the races. I'll be getting regular reports on their performance. They all want to get their hands on one of these, the Daily Vital Vet Work Award. But ultimately, it's my decision who will be named head vet. So how are my junior vets shaping up? Anne Bless might be the youngest of my junior vets, but she's already showing top vet potential. She's shown she can pick up new skills at speed. Just as well, because today will be a very different challenge for her.
He has around 120 heartbeats a minute, which is good.
But it's Sam, who with his previous partner Sarah, took an early lead when they became the first ever Vital Vet Work Award winners. Today's going to be an all-important day for Sam, who has ambitions of becoming a veterinary surgeon when he's older.
That's quite cool.
Will he be able to hack it in an operating theatre? Let's find out. In the vet school's small animal hospital, Surgeon Sam Woods is attending to a very poorly patient. 4-year-old Stella is normally a playful Labrador cross, but she suffered a serious leg injury when she was run over by a car.
Hi, Lauren and Sam. I'd like you to meet Stella. Come on. There we go.
She was out having a run with her owner and unfortunately managed to slip her collar and ran across the road and got hit by a car.
We were quite shocked to find Stella in the state she was.
She was quite run down and you could tell that she was quite upset with her leg. So sweet.
Dogs have wrists similar to humans. Stella's wrist joints have opened up and she needs urgent surgery to repair the damage. If the surgery isn't successful, she could be in a lot of pain for the rest of her life. Our junior vets prepare Stella for surgery. She's given anaesthetic, a drug to keep her safely unconscious throughout the operation. Lauren has her first big job. to clip the hair on Stella's leg. With Stella unconscious, junior vet Sam gets his first glimpse of the injury, and it's not pretty.
Is that the bone?
Yep, that's bone in there.
Can I come round and have a look? When we saw the wound, it was really, really shocking. Just like the state it was in, it was just disgusting.
Both junior vets Sam and Lauren are determined to try and help Stella. They scrub in for their first ever vet school op. This is a vital job for any surgeon. Washing their hands over and over will help prevent dirt or infection getting into theatre and harming Stella.
I'm all ready.
Once scrubbed in, the junior vets cannot touch anything, including their own face. But Lauren's made a mistake.
Lauren did all the scrubbing, and then with her bare hands, she's touched the mask, just like a tiny bit. So that obviously means that she has to start all the scrubbing again.
I was so angry with myself. I was so irritated. I'm not doing that again.
All done. Now it's safe to bring Stella into theatre. But are my wannabe vets up for this big job?
I'm not worried that I'll faint or anything. I think you've just got to get on with it, really.
This veterinary team has years of experience.
1, 2, 3.
Except Sam and Lauren, who have only one vet school day under their belt so far.
Just hold the foot. That's great.
It's all going to plan.
Can you count the number of swabs that we have there?
7, 8, 9, 10.
Then suddenly, it proves too much for junior vet Sam. He leaves the theatre feeling lightheaded.
Can I take my mask off?
Yep.
Oh, that's what I needed to get off. It wasn't the blood and guts of gore that set me off at all. It was more the fact that we were standing there in the hot room, and then I think with the mask as well. And when you breathe in and breathe out, it's so hot and it all gathers in your mask, and it's just really not comfortable at all.
While Sam catches his breath, Lauren sticks with Stella. For now, the operation must continue minus one junior vet. Later, the team work to repair Stella's damaged wrist joints, but will Sam make it back into surgery?
I'll just stay with you in case you do feel a little bit worse.
It's flat racing day at Musselburgh Racecourse in Edinburgh. With 75 horses taking part, it's crucial to have a top emergency response team on standby at all times. Lucky junior vets Will and Morgan are about to experience what it's like to be a vet on call on a special race day.
So what equipment will we need for today?
Right, so we need a bandage box. So does one of you want to get one of these big blue bandage boxes for me?
The team are on hand to help any horse that becomes ill or injured. Sadly, broken limbs are a real possibility.
So these are if we have a horse that we suspect has a broken leg. We can use these to kind of stabilise the legs. So take all these things into the car, all right?
These huge horses weigh around 450 kilos and reach speeds of 40 miles per hour. When racehorses fall, injuries can be serious. Badly injured horses sometimes have to be put to sleep straight away to stop their suffering. John must prepare the junior vets for the very worst.
We have this drug here, which is basically like a strong anaesthetic, and it basically anaesthetises the animal very, very deeply and then sends them slowly into death. So you may come across that in the course of today. Hopefully you'll be well prepared for that.
We then realised that we had a very serious job that we had to deal with, and we had to help out a lot.
As the horses are led to the starting line, the team complete final communication tests.
And clock of the course to junior vets. Come in, please. Over.
Junior vets receiving over.
Well done, excellent. So we're all ready to go now.
Awesome!
Quick, guys.
The vet team have access all area passes and head for their response vehicle in the centre of the course.
And they're off.
Junior vets are a goal.
The junior vets have important roles today. They must closely observe the runners and look carefully for any signs of injury. They must keep their concentration at all times.
When the horses went, we started really zooming off, and I wasn't expecting it.
And the reason we do this is make sure we're nice and close to the horses in case anything happens, obviously. It means we can be there within a few seconds.
But with all the excitement, John's worried that Will and Morgan have lost sight of their important role.
Remember to look out for the horses, guys.
Yeah.
Here for a job.
Coming up, can my junior vets prove themselves to John when they help a hot horse?
Here's a good boy.
As well as being home to some of the most cutting-edge technology, the vet school also has its own working sheep farm. City girls Anne Blest and Sarah have been called to help farm vet Isabel Troyers, who suspects she may have a sick sheep in her flock. Sheep need regular checks for infectious disease and lameness, or limping, which is a sign they could be injured or ill.
Can you spot any of the lambs that are lame in this group? Any of them sort of flicking their heads?
I really wanted to help, so I was looking for the little signs. Might be limping a bit or like twitching or something. I think the white one's flicking its head when it's walking because all the others seem to be upright.
Very good.
He's only taking small steps, so maybe that was why he was behind and everybody started running.
Yeah.
Isabel decides she wants to bring in the entire flock for a close-up inspection.
So let's see if you can do as well as call the sheepdog and bring them into the shed for us. Give it a go. Good stuff.
This is a huge challenge for Sarah and Anne Blest. They are my least experienced junior vets. They decide to go behind the flock and shepherd them down the hill. And the strategy pays off. Even Cole the sheepdog is impressed.
It was quite fun, actually.
My junior vets make light work of rounding up the leaping lambs.
Wow! That was cool.
Right, girls, let's get them inside so we can take a closer look. And move them into the inspection area like seasoned shepherds. But before the team can examine the sheep with a painful-looking limp, Anne Blest and Sarah need to learn how to safely handle the heavy animals. It's called sheep turning. How are you feeling, Anne Blest?
Bit nervous, but I'm ready.
OK, let's see how you get on. There's a real knack to turning sheep. Even qualified vets can struggle.
So you'll have to stand on the left-hand side of the lamb.
This side.
Yes, okay. One hand on its bum. Yeah. Just there, and one hand underneath its jaw.
If they can prove they can keep a sheep under control, they'll be able to help the lame lamb.
And push its bum down. There we go. Ups, okay. And you hold the lamb like that.
Wow, well done, Anne Blest.
That was really good.
That was very impressive. Anne Blest, are you proud of yourself there? You just managed to turn a sheep.
Yeah, I'm really proud.
And later, it's Sarah's go before both junior vets get to grips with poorly hooves.
Good job. Excellent.
My junior vets are completing an intensive training programme here at vet school. And it's in the training zone where they'll be learning essential skills that will help them complete important veterinary work. For impressive training zone performances, I give out Vet Skills credits, and along with the all-important Vital Vet Work Awards, they'll help me decide who will eventually be named head vet. And in this training zone session, my junior vets must learn how to stitch up skin. Stitching is called suturing in the vet world. Neat work shows a nervous owner that their beloved pet has been in expert hands. I've asked surgeon Sam Woods to help me train and test the junior vets.
So the first thing you need to do is know about your instruments.
Sam demos on plastic skin. This is the only chance our junior vets will have to pick up the skills before they have a go themselves. Using forceps, a needle holder and scissors.
Lift that up.
And working against the clock.
Wrap it.
Each team must complete a neat line of stitching.
Grab the free end and swap hands.
And I'm not only looking for brilliant handiwork, I want to see great team skills too.
And that's a nod, OK?
So I hope you've been paying attention, because now it's your turn. And their turn...
It's real.
...is on hairy pork.
Forgot. Put your thumb in there, and then put your forefinger in there.
This smells really bad.
It can take years for vets to perfect this skill, but Will and Anne Blest have picked it up in minutes. What does it feel like when you're doing it with this skin?
It's just disgusting. Pull that one back. That one. Yeah, that's it. And then keep pulling. Make it really tight.
These two are working brilliantly as a team, and their stitching is neat and tidy.
I'll hold this side, you yank with that one.
Ooh.
Yes.
But it's a really slow start from Sam and Sarah.
Put that through, don't you? Do you?
Real vets can't hang around in surgery.
Done it wrong.
You need to move that bit that way and that bit that way. Does that make sense? Morgan's doing well. How are we getting on, Morgan?
Fine.
But his partner has picked up on a tiny technical error.
You're not supposed to let go of it.
Junior vets, time's up. Put down your instruments and stand away from the table. So who's got stitching sewn up and won their very first Vet Skills credits?
Well done.
Today it's Will and Anne Blessed who've really stood out. Very neat stitching and they worked well as a team. That's a Vet Skills credit for each of them. Back at Musselburgh Racecourse, Will and Morgan are on hand to deal with any horses that are injured or ill. So far, the racehorses haven't needed my junior vet's help. But suddenly, they're called to the treatment area.
You're right, let's go then, guys. Come on.
A horse has run badly, and there are concerns it is seriously unwell. This is the closest Morgan has ever been to a horse in his life. John and the junior vets use a special bit of equipment called an endoscope to investigate.
It's a little bit tickly until they get in.
This will allow them to examine the racehorse's nasal passage, throat and windpipe to see what's wrong.
Good boy.
With the camera in place, Morgan can see deep inside the horse's airways.
We had to check for bleeding or swollen in its, like, the air pipe.
They're looking for signs of inflammation, redness, or spots of blood.
That was actually nice and clean down there, actually nice clean airway, no evidence of bleeding, no evidence of muck down there as well, so no real reason for him doing what he did. All right, not at all, pleasure.
It's an all clear, there's no infection. The horse just struggled on a very hot day, but it's not seriously ill. My junior vets now know there's no downtime for a vet on race day. Will and Morgan put in a busy shift today.
We had to be like everywhere, different places, and we had to be on the ball and like with all the equipment and everything. We had responsibilities.
Thankfully, all today's horses made it through their races and returned home without serious injury.
Come on.
At the small animal hospital, poor Labrador Cross Stella is in surgery after suffering a serious leg injury in a road accident. Stella's having her badly damaged wrist bones repaired before a protective cage is attached to the outside of her leg. Lauren and Sam were helping with the op, but the surgical team is now one man down. Surgery has made Sam feel unwell and he's taking a breather.
That was the first operation I would have done, and I was really, really looking forward to it. And I just started to feel really weird and faint, and I think it was just like a bit overwhelming, just like what was going on.
While Sam has time to recover, Lauren continues with her job and drains blood away from the wound with a suction pipe.
It's like trying to get an eggshell out of your yolk.
Stella's op is long and complicated, so Lauren takes a much-needed break.
That was so good. Yeah, it was really cool. You've got to go in there again.
Are you alright with all the gory stuff and stuff? Is it? Yeah. I can see like they've opened it really far.
Yeah, they had to.
With Stella's op almost complete, Sam makes a brave decision.
At the start, I vouched to help Stella, so I just said I just want to go back in. I couldn't have just stayed outside.
So how do you feel now you've come back into the surgery?
I feel a bit relieved actually, because I wanted to obviously help Stella in some way, have some input.
As the last pins are fixed into Stella's wrist, the junior vets go ahead and prepare a nice warm recovery bed.
You think she's going to like our bed?
I hope she does. 5-star accommodation.
Do you think they have a button where they call for room service?
But it won't be until morning before they can check on Stella's progress again.
I I didn't really know how the operation had gone.
I thought she'd just be lying in a crate, quite feeling sorry for herself, not very happy.
But incredibly, the next morning...
Who's this?
Stella is out of her recovery kennel and on her feet.
She was almost back to how she was and better than before the operation. And I was just so happy that I'd done that and that we'd made her feel better.
Come on. Come on.
Both Sam and Lauren took part in highly specialised surgery with Stella.
Every time I help an animal, I get like this little feeling inside, which is really nice. And I just like helping animals, and I really just want to do that for the rest of my life.
Going forward, I think I'll be a lot more confident going into other operations. I think I'll know what's coming up and maybe do other things differently.
And Stella, the protective cage is now off and she's well on the way to a complete recovery. Down on the vet school farm, there's a young sheep with a painful limp that could need treatment. Before they can help the poor lamb, both junior vets need to prove they can keep a sheep safely under control. Anne Blest has cracked it. Now it's Sarah's turn.
You've seen how it's done there. You ready to have a go yourself?
I'm a little nervous because there can be little. It looks like there can be a little forceful sometimes, but I'll have a go.
You have a go.
I'll always
That's
have
the
a go.
spirit, and that's what we like. Okay, let's get in there.
I thought that it might help her overcome that fear of like large animals.
Push its head round. There we go. And now lift it up. Okay. And hold it in your lap like this.
Hello.
Sarah has just about got to grips with her sheep.
It's struggling a bit.
Keep it in position, Sarah.
Wow, it's quite extraordinary.
Wow, it's a strong one, that one, isn't it?
Yeah. The first one that I had was kind of a bit feisty, and it was like, whew, okay.
Right. Over here.
The other sheep seem to be scared.
I'll let it go, let it go, let it go. Oh, it's okay.
Unlucky, Sarah. Even Isabel struggled with that one.
As a vet, whatever animal comes into you, you're going to have to learn how to restrain it properly.
The lame-looking lamb really needs their help, but Sarah has to prove she can control a sheep before they can treat it.
And stand here behind the lamb and let it lean in your lap.
Okay, I have to do this, otherwise I'm not going to be able to help an animal that's so cute.
That's it. And just if you're relaxed, the lamb's relaxed as well.
She's done it. Both junior vets can confidently handle livestock.
It's quite difficult, but I think you get the hang of it after a couple of goes.
And can now get on with treating the lame lamb Anne Blest spotted earlier. And straight away, Sarah notices a problem with its hooves.
This one looks like it's sticking out.
So you're right, Sarah. That horn in this hoof is overgrown.
We could do what we can kind of do maybe to rabbits, but we clip it.
Yeah, that's right.
Anne Blest gets to work straight away.
Just gently, yeah. Don't take too much. Just like you're clipping your nails.
When I'm cutting his excess horn, can he feel it? Will it hurt him?
He shouldn't be able to feel that. Good job.
As Anne Blest trims the hooves, the team discovers signs of an infectious disease called scald. If the junior vets don't treat it today, the whole flock could be at risk.
Count to 5.
But this antibiotic spray will help kill the infection and save the lambs a lot of pain.
Let's go.
This has been a brilliant performance by Anne Blest and Sarah. Neither of these two had ever even touched a sheep before. Now look at them.
Guys doing great, aren't they? They just look really, really confident.
I didn't want to really be a vet at the start of this, but doing this has made me consider being a vet because it is really good fun.
I've been very impressed with the skills they've shown today, particularly the sheep turning.
I really love being that person who can get them back to their good health, and yeah, it feels really good.
And thanks to my junior vets, the flock's infection has been contained. My my junior vets have another day's experience under their belts. They've all proved their commitment to helping animals, so choosing today's Vital Vet Award work winners is going to be hard. Sam and Lauren pulled together after a difficult start to help with surgery on Stella's badly damaged leg. Amblest and Sarah overcame animal anxieties and learnt how to handle and treat a flock of jumpy sheep. And Will and Morgan had an exciting but hectic day at the races, working as emergency horse vets. It's a tough call, but I have made a decision. Junior vets, if you didn't know it before, you know it now. Vet work is tough, but still, you continue to impress me, so well done. But there is one clear winning team. Sarah and Amblest. You're today's top junior vets. I've dropped my junior vets into difficult veterinary challenges, and they're discovering that vet work is tough and that this is for real. They've all impressed me. But it was Amblest and Sarah who stood out as they overcame their fears and learnt valuable new animal handling skills. Well deserved. Vital Vet Work Awards for each of them.
I'm over the moon. It's absolutely amazing, and I just think that I must be doing something right, and I just got to carry on doing that right.
Really proud of myself that I won a task like top vet, because it means that I can do it.
Next time on Junior Vets, homeless hound Jessie faces life-changing surgery, Kira the mare has a heart problem that needs investigating, and Sam must face his fears as Gandalf the falcon's foot requires urgent surgery.